Hello guys and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. In the last episode, if you don't remember, we went ahead and we let Aragaki join our team, which is super cool. He was previously on Seas, but left due to unknown reasons, but now he's back and I can't wait to show him off in this episode. We're going to put all of the new members on our team this time, so Shinji, Koromaru, and Amada. In this episode, we're going to start climbing up Tartarus. We have a few people to rescue, and of course, we have a new block to explore, so I can't wait to do that. Between 100 and 104. Alright, so one thing that I want to get into. First of all, I remember there being a weird piece of equipment that I was going to check out. Let's get everyone into their Seas outfits, although I do want to see some extra, cool uniforms. Oh, the lime swimwear was for Fuka. Yeah, it's just her beach outfit. So I'm gonna switch that back to Seas uniform. Then Shinji, winged dog suit. Is that? I think that's just, yeah, that's his normal outfit. Alright, everyone's back in their Seas uniform, so everything looks a lot more official and cool. So, previous Tartarus episodes have been kind of tough to sit through, mostly because I wasn't good at editing them or pacing them.
We starting here tonight?
So for this, what I'm gonna do is, oh, this area ends here. Now there's a dead end, but you should be able to get past it. Okay. So for these Tartarus episodes, I'm gonna try to cut them down a lot more, make them much more brief. The reason they were so long before is because I was talking throughout the entire thing. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to do a small amount of talking, you know, pointing out things as they come up, while I'm climbing up Tartarus, and then during the boss fights, that's when I'm going to do a lot of talking, because I realized that the episodes were really long, and during the boss fights I didn't have anything to say. So this is going to kind of fix both of those, and, you know, hopefully make it a much more bearable experience. We're going to the next floor, right? Don't let your guard down. You got it. This one's got the same look as the previous block, but that's to be expected. It seems like every 2 blocks, the whole look of the place sort of changes. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get to see Koromaru, Amada, and Aragaki in action. So Koromaru specializes in dark and fire attacks. So first of all, let's do some dark damage to all foes.
He can summon his persona.
Nice, that's perfect. The little jump he does right before the all-out attack is just adorable. And his quote on the all-out attack on the I forget what this is called, the splash screen, being woof woof woof.
I'm always happy to team up with everyone.
This game is so great, man.
I might be a kid, but I'll catch up to all of you in no time. I think Koromaru's saying he feels the same way. Let's get stronger together, Koromaru.
So that's something interesting about Koromaru's dialogue during Tartarus, is that during a lot of conversations, he'll just butt in, and we have no idea what he's saying at all. Also, Cerberus looks really cool in this game. Ken, so he specializes in the exact opposite of Koromaru. He specializes in light as well as electricity. I guess electricity isn't technically the opposite of light, but you know what I mean. He also only has attacks that specialize in attacking one enemy specifically.
I have to do what must be done. I have to. Blessing of strength. Nemesis!
Nemesis. Great name for a persona. And even though that attack wasn't that great, that means we get to show off Aragaki's stuff. He specializes in physical, so slash attacks as well as heavy strike damage.
Back in the fight now. So lend me your power.
Nice, that was such a great attack.
Good back.
Good job, everyone.
Oh, I got an advantage on that. I didn't even expect to. I ran right in front of the enemy.
Still setting up.
Also, with the new way that I'm going to be editing these videos, it's going to give me the chance to explore everything, because before in videos, I was scared that I was kind of wasting even more time than I already was, because, you know, I was scared to explore Tartarus a bit more in previous episodes because I was scared of taking up way too much time, but now I can take up all the time I want because, you know, I'm going to be editing out most of it.
Yourself. Just focus on what you gotta do.
There are enemies on this floor as well, but they're acting strange, almost fidgety, restless. I think I'm gonna like this style of commentating a lot more because now I don't have to worry about saying stuff 24/7. Now I can just, you know, focus on battles, and then if I occasionally think of stuff, I'll say it. I think this arrangement will be so much better for just everyone involved. And by everyone involved, I mean me and you, the viewers. A lot of these enemies are weak to Koromaru's stuff, so I'm scared of draining too much of Koromaru's SP. I've got quite a few SP items, so I should be fine, but if Koromaru's SP gets way too low, then I could definitely just start skipping battles. That enemy is acting kind of weird. Please consider turning back. That shadow seems especially aggressive, doesn't it? So yeah, now we have shadows afflicted with status ailments. So this one seems to have rage, I think? Yeah, rage. Not sure why, but appears agitated. It's fast, but not well coordinated. Stay calm and dodge, and you should be fine. So yeah, we could just give it the slip. And thankfully it didn't even see us, so we could just run past. And this whole floor is pretty much a narrow hallway, so we don't even need to worry about exploring everything.
Is everyone getting enough sleep? Oh, I'm fine though, just asking.
That's good to hear. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay?
God, I want to slip by you and grab that treasure chest because it looks so good. Okay, just beat it in like 2 hits and everything should be fine. Holy crap, you look cool. Oh, cool. Found the weakness in 1 shot. That did so little damage. Holy crap, that did so much damage! Alright, after slowly chipping away at its health, it is down. Very nice. Got 2500 XP.
I need your help! Nemesis!
Or are we gonna get to see Amada's splash screen? Yes, okay, sweet.
That's how we do it.
I think it's very fitting for his character. Furious Gigas.
Now's your chance. I see. So this is
Gosh, they are all weak to dark. There's like 1 enemy that I need to use Amada for. Everyone else is draining Koromaru's SP. I'm complaining a lot about having to use up a lot of Koromaru's SP, but it's kind of my fault because I didn't really stock up on any items that help in those situations. I also haven't summoned any personas for Yuki that, you know, give me the chance to use any dark attacks. So next time I'm in the Velvet Room, I'll be sure to be a bit more mindful about which personas I summon.
Theurgy. I think I can use it now.
I really like how Fuka's Theurgy, even if it was already activated in a previous battle, will still show up like again in the next battle. It's like, hey, you dummy, use the Theurgy. But I'm pretty confident that I could take down these guys in battle, and I want to save up the Theurgies for the mid bosses. So
It's so nice to have a team this big.
I hope the other shadow despawns after this boss fight. All right, let's show off Koromaru's Theurgies. Severe dark damage to 1 foe, Hound of Hades, which sounds really cool, and Power Howling. Next physical attack will deal more than double the damage. Let's show this one off. Nice! And it was weak to it, so now we can just immediately go into an all-out attack. Nice! That's a golden hand down. Oh. Yeah, I felt like that was too easy. Alright, Ken's Theurgy deals severe light damage to 1 foe.
Now's my chance.
I think that was also sick. Kind of using up these theurgies when I shouldn't be, but I'm trying to show this stuff off. Plus, I'm confident in my ability to take down the upcoming bosses. I don't even know what the bosses are, or, you know, what their weaknesses are or anything. I just genuinely have a feeling. Alright, here's our first mid-boss. There's a powerful enemy up ahead. Please be careful. Makoto, may I have a moment of your time? Tartarus appears to have a special little guest today, and between its jaws it clenches a fragment of and emits a curious blue light. Should your curiosity get the best of you, perhaps it'd be best to pay this guest a visit. I believe it will likely be on floor 88. Well, off you go. Oh, floor 88. Okay, I thought that the next one was somewhere else, but... Okay. Ooh, defeated a rare shadow. Nice. Well, let's get up to floor 88 first and find that other missing person that Elizabeth failed to mention. This will also give me the chance to grind up the theurgies again. Sounds like I'm making a smoothie out of them, but no, I'm able to use these battles to get the theurgies gauge to the maximum. I bet these splash screens would make for really good, like, wallpapers for, like, my desktop background or something like that. My current, desktop background is some really cool, like, official Persona art of all of the protagonists. I forget exactly where it's from, but I do think it's really, really cool. Oh, there you are. I did a little scouting up ahead. I also found this. You should hold on to it, leader. Nice. Very, very helpful. Now that I know basically how to use... Yeah, fair enough, Shinjiro. Now that I basically know how to use...
Never know where the shadows may be lurking. Stay on your guard.
The antique store, I can actually use them. Everyone keeps talking over me.
Leader, maybe that's enough for tonight?
Yeah, sorry, I'll fix his SP in just a second. Hey, there's the kitty that we're looking for. I'm getting a faint reading of a living thing. It could be a person, so please try looking for him.
I still got plenty of fight left in me. Just say the word and I'll raise hell.
There's a cat looking like it's scowling. Huh? There's a kitty in a place like this? Anyway, let's protect it. I don't know if that's the same dialogue as last time, but either way, we get the Twilight Fragments and we are able to swiftly leave. I'm actually going to put those Twilight Fragments to good use, because I want to fix everyone's SP. I'll still have 21 left over, so it's not too bad of an investment. Probably not the most optimal, but I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're good here. The enemy is strong. Please make sure you're ready before fighting. Let's go. I'm very confident since we have everyone's theurgy gauges filled up. Here it comes. Let's take it down. Alright, so Fuka, you do your whole oracle thing.
Shine upon us all.
I really like this animation. I don't know why. Now that that's all set up, bunch of damage to one foe. Let's do that straight to you. Ooh, that's a good chunk of damage right there. Tarukaja, that's not something I'm too worried about. And then Rakukaja. So that just gives us more reason to target that guy in particular. I think once we get rid of that guy, there's nothing we'll really need to worry about, so... Yeah, we're already halfway through his HP, so... Poison Mist. That's something I'll need to fix in a second. Everyone got inflicted with it. Oh, and we can't do our theurgies because we're inflicted with a status ailment.
Good thing we have this.
Yeah, good thing we have that indeed. And then Makoto. Feel free to just do that. Oh, that knocked them all down. That's an extremely awesome move. It probably said that on the description. In fact, I'm pretty sure it did say that. Scan the enemy. Dark.
Okay.
Electricity. And dark again. Alright, so... I don't think we're going to get to see Aragaki's theurgy at this point, unfortunately, since we're immediately going to switch to Amada. And then... Electricity to you. Actually, wait. Maybe we'll get to see it? I'm not entirely sure. Depends on if everyone dies here. Nope, everyone died here, so... guess we're saving that for the next boss fight. 21,000 EXP, that is very nice. We might get into our early 40s level-wise here, so... that's incredibly exciting. New moves for everyone. Except for Aragaki. Looks like we're done here. You're better than I thought. I can see why Aki hyped you up. Thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
I got your back, so do what you gotta do. Let's get going. That seems to be a running phrase with him. Do what you gotta do. And I guess it fits with this character there, so it makes sense as to why he keeps saying it. Carnage knife. Oh, there's a weapon inside. I think Korra-chan will be able to use that one. Let's see how much better that is for Koromaru. 155 from 125. That is very nice. I feel like I keep saying that phrase a lot. That is very nice. I need to find a new way to exclaim that I'm very excited about something. Ooh, I could give this to anyone. Let's give it to Aragaki, since nothing interesting has been happening with him lately. Like, he's really cool and all, but we haven't seen his splash screen, we haven't seen his theurgy, and he didn't really participate in that battle all that much, or any battles before this. Daft Jacket up from 135. We have a lot of stuff that is supposed to go on him, but we just haven't gotten to because you don't get him until this late in the game. So that's 154. How's everyone else? First of all, I'm gonna change this. Second of all, everyone else is doing pretty good, so I'm happy with that decision. Alright, it's back to the grind. Finally, we're on the 100th floor. Oh, sweet. That's a mind-boggling number, but the end's not even in sight. Well, there's no hurry, so let's keep a steady pace. I remember seeing this video online of someone posting a video from a floor that's really high up. I forget exactly which number it was, but like way above where we are now. And I remember seeing a comment on the video that was like, I'm still early on in the game. I thought that ended off at 100. Bastard. That was actually a really cool voice line there. His voice got really gravelly. I have trouble doing gravelly voices for some reason. Like, my voice just can't really do that. I used to be able to do gravelly voices when I was like a kid, but now I just can't really do it. It's just like, I have to like exert so much of my voice and just be really loud to do like a gravelly voice. That's why I can't really do the Toad voice anymore, is just because my voice can't be all gravelly.
For the team! Good job, everyone!
I like how not Sonata, Aragaki's all the way in the back being all like dark and mysterious and stuff like that. Aragaki's at level 40. Nice. Honestly, for a game like this, like considering how like far into the game we are, I'd expect that we'd be at like a much higher level than 40 for our highest level team member. We're well over 30 hours into this game, and it's like a 60-hour game, so I'd expect us to be in like maybe somewhere in the 60s. But no, we're in like our late 30s, early 40s, and we're doing completely fine. And I've triple checked that we're on normal mode and stuff like that. We're not, you know, on easy mode. Although I guess that would give us more XP, so we'd be at an even higher level. But I'm on normal mode, so this is like the expected level we're supposed to be at. And Aragaki was at like level 39 to start off, meaning that's where they expect you to be at this point in the game. So I keep panicking and being like, should I be at like a higher level? But no, we're doing good. I need to reassure myself that we're gonna do fine. Next battle we're gonna be in, next boss fight, we're gonna do completely fine. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Watch this. Ah, that was so satisfying. I've been waiting for something like that to pop up because, like, the way that it attacks all of the enemies one by one, I was really hoping we'd get one thing where, like, all of them were weak to fire, and I'm really glad that we got that. Oh, forgot. Gotta save someone. Completely forgot about that, and I just passed by them, apparently. How did I miss out on them? How did I miss out on this whole area over here? It must be one of the people who went missing. Need to provide treatment immediately.
Good day.
Oh, we could go on a date with Elizabeth. That's incredibly awesome to hear. And 106 and 111. So that's the last person we need to look for. I really like how they show you all of the theurgy gauges on the HUD. It's really useful, like out in when you're walking around out in Tartarus. Because that's like how I gauge whether or not I want to engage with a battle most of the time. I don't know if there's a way to see what Fuka's like Oracle gauge is at.
Guess having a team ain't so bad.
Aw, that's really nice to hear. This again? The enemies are acting strangely. Please be careful. Alright, yeah. Looks like those guys are confused, so I shouldn't have as much of an issue with them. Shadow, looks like there's some... okay, so this is the tutorial. Are you gonna tell me to avoid this guy too, or can I attack him?
Is that?
Trouble finding its footing. Looks drunk. Steadily... prone to missing their attacks, making them prime targets.
Look over there.
Nice. So I wonder if that just automatically lets you get like a seize advantage, because it was going right towards me, it saw me. That's really cool if so. As of recording this, it's November, meaning it's been almost a year since the release of Persona 3 Reload, which is very weird to think about it. It's 3 months away from the 1-year anniversary, and I've got to say, this version of Mass Destruction has really warmed up on me. Like, initially when I first heard it, I thought it was absolutely terrible, but now I really, really like it. Not absolutely terrible, that's a bit of an exaggeration on my part. But I just didn't think it was as, like, even close to being as great as the original Mass Destruction was. But, now looking back, I think I was definitely wrong. I really like this version. Clench their fist tight. That's really weird to imagine since their entire body is a fist. You've probably noticed the mineral chunks lying around. Supposedly there are different types, some of which are quite rare. The rare ones give off a blue glow. They yield twilight fragments, so try breaking them when you spot them. Are you giving me a tutorial on those like weird hand things, like 35 hours into the game when I already had a tutorial for them?
Excuse me.
So I guess the minerals needed for, what's it called, the antique shop. I keep forgetting the name for that thing because I never use it. I guess you don't necessarily only find those in Monad doors. You could also find them in chests and stuff like that. The enemy is strong. Please make sure you're ready before fighting.
All right.
Here it comes. Let's take it down.
We won't hold back.
Watch out. There's
Alright. Once again, Oracle, you throw one of those out there. Maybe this time we'll actually get to see Aragaki's thingy. For the Persona 3 movies, I forget if it was explained in those or if I'm just misremembering and this was something that I saw on the internet once, but I remember someone saying that the reason why in that one cutscene at the beginning of the game, why the shadow didn't eat Makoto, is because, like, they're trying to, like, give people apathy syndrome, but since Makoto just doesn't care about anything at that point in the game, they don't actually feed on him. Because he just is so already apathetic that apathy syndrome just won't do anything. And if that's the case, if that's actually real, if that's like a canon piece of information, that's like partly cool and partly like kind of funny in a way. Alright, we're gonna get to see Bleeding Fury deal severe strike damage to one foe, ignoring resistance.
Caster, do it! Now, this'll end it!
So cool, that might be one of my favorites.
incredible strength, Aragaki-senpai.
Ah, Makoto's paralyzed with fear, come on! Alright. Mata, you can... Oh, that snapped Makoto out of his whole thing there.
It's a strong one. Be on your guard.
Scan, what's your weakness? Fire! I don't have anything for you here. Except for this. That's like a decent amount of damage. Again, this is another thing where we'll have to slowly chip away at it. Alright, if this doesn't kill it, then I'm gonna make sure that Aragaki gets to show off his splash screen. Nope, it killed it. Gosh, dang it. One of these days. 28,000. And everyone... Oh, Fuka got a new thing. Shock Noise. Inflicts distress on all foes on the current floor? I assume that doesn't work for mini bosses, but that's still an awesome ability. Koromaru seems happy we won. I'll give you a treat later, okay? Koromaru looks proud of himself. Aww. He doesn't have any lines of dialogue, but he still is like one of the best characters in the entire series. Insulated tights. That's a costume. Who is that for? Not anyone here. It's probably... I guess it's someone on the ground floor. Probably Mitsuru or something like that. It's probably one of the pervy costumes, if I had to guess. Insulated tights. Yeah. Be able to explore a little easier, you might want to use my shock noise skill. Distress on all enemies. Yeah, that's actually something I do want to show off, so let's... Do you need my help? Yeah. Shock noise. That'd be great. So now, we don't have to worry about enemies.
Don't worry. I'm watching over you from here.
Okay, for a second I thought there weren't any enemies on this floor and I just wasted that skill for some reason. But yeah, now we can immediately inflict a status ailment on all of these guys and hopefully get a crit. Okay, I accidentally got rid of the status ailment. But you get what that's, you know, doing. Herculean Strike! Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. I probably won't be using too many of Fuka's, like, abilities that you can use on the field instead of in battle, because I do want to save up her SP for scanning the enemy's weaknesses and stuff like that. Oh, the drawing 2 cards thing actually does work, like, in the Arcana Burst as well. That is nice. Oh, that's the first time I've been back attacked, I'm pretty sure. It was around a corner, and I didn't really have a good chance to attack. We've got Dark, Wind, and Fire. My favorite band from the 1970s. Alright, we don't need to worry. We finished off that battle completely fine.
That went better than expected.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing, Aragaki. Oh, are we gonna get another tutorial in this part? Because she mentioned the shadows being weird. Oh, wouldn't you know it, there's a poison shadow up here. Oh, an enemy! I think that's like a meme that's related to Fuka. Oh, it's not poisoned, I think it's just scared. But yeah, there's like a line from P3 where she's like, an enemy! And that became like a huge meme for some reason. I'm looking at my list of personas and I'm noticing that a lot of the ones I have aren't too useful for the situation. I'm really not that great at creating personas in this game, so maybe at some point between this episode and next episode I'll take some time and, you know, just go to the Velvet Room for a little bit and just make sure I'm doing good. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. But yeah, I have no, like, multiple attacking moves for ice or anything like that, so I'm really putting myself at a disadvantage. I'll see if I can fix that before next episode. Ooh, that's our final person. That must be one of the people who went missing. We need to provide treatment immediately. Please return to the entrance as soon as you can. That should be, unless my math is completely wrong, that should be the last person? No, there must have been like a double, like multiple people went missing on a certain day. Between 113 and 117. No, I think the reason we're seeing the least out of Aragaki is I think because he's so strong and powerful, they decided to give him like a really low speed so that you'd see him less during battles. Because he could probably one-shot a lot of the enemies we're facing. But if that were true, it would make a good bit of sense.
Tartarus has to end somewhere, right?
Alright, next boss fight. I don't have Aragaki's whole thing filled up. Border floor coming up in 6 floors. That's very nice. Elizabeth has something new for us.
Here are my requests.
Shadow hunting milestone. I have no idea even how to pronounce that word. I could probably pronounce it if I like tried to look at it for more than 2 seconds. Kami Musubi water. Okay. Interesting. Some sort of HP healing item. 200 to all allies. That's very good, and we have 4 of them. If we ever get into a real tough battle, I'll be sure to use at least one of them. Alright, so we definitely won't get to see Aragaki's thing this time, but we already saw it, so that's still fine with me. Plus, I'm not scared of a technical disadvantage, because if we can't get through them, we're just gonna have to pulverize them. But I don't need to worry about a technical disadvantage because we still have 3 other Theurgies to go. We don't even have Oracle ready, so we still have 3 other Theurgies. So I'm pretty confident in our ability to win this fight. I was thinking a little bit earlier about how my problem with like really long Tartarus videos would have been like solved if I didn't like try to do all of like the Tartarus stuff in one video. And I thought about that, and I just really don't like the idea of doing 3 or 4 Tartarus episodes in a row, because I feel like that'll get boring for the people at home. I like to get it all done in just one go, and then we could get back to the slice of life stuff. But yeah, it just would not be entertaining if I just did every month I did 3 to 4 videos of us just running through Tartarus, grinding through enemies, defeating bosses. It would just get really boring. And so I think this new solution I came up with, although I don't know if the videos will be short necessarily, but they will definitely be shorter. Like, I'm aiming for like a solid 35 to 40 minute video. Alright, no advantages. So I guess I could just gonna aim for a critical. Gonna cure you guys. Marakunda, what does that do? Defense down, okay, that's not ideal. Gonna aim for a crit. Ah, that missed, come on, Koromaru. One thing that I might have mentioned in a previous video is that whenever I read the word either out loud, I say it really weird because for most words that have multiple pronunciations based on region, I usually go for whatever the American pronunciation is, because I'm from America, so I feel like that only makes sense, right? Critical hit, nice. But for some reason, I always switch between saying either and either. So my brain just like fries whenever I read that word, and I say like a weird jumble of them. I say like either or something like that. Nice, we took out a tough enemy. That one was all thanks to your instructions, Yuki-san. It was all you.
Oh, no way.
Really? I'm happy you think so, but I think I'm a lot stronger fighting alongside everyone. Oh, sorry, that kind of came out of nowhere. It's just that I've always felt this way, so I wanted to tell you myself. Anyway, let's keep this up. Gosh, I wonder how many different, like...
We just gotta crush anything standing in our way and move on with our lives.
I wonder how many different conversations there are depending on... Because there has to be different conversations depending on who you have in your party, right? But yeah, there's gotta be, like, a new conversation for, like, depending on who you have in your party at certain moments. Because there are only so many, like... So I wonder just, like, how many there are that I've missed because I haven't had certain people... Because I haven't had certain people in the party. If anyone has, like, a link to a video that compiles all of the different conversations you can have that are, like, possible there, be sure to let me know, because I'm actually very interested in that. Who should I think of? Let's do, like, these 2 later ones, because if I end up wanting to, for whatever reason, swapping out one of the teammates we have now, it'll probably be one of these later ones. So I'll go with Aegis. Yep, that looks good, and then Mitsuru.
Welcome back.
There's a jet.
Game took a while to load there for a second. I don't have any dark items. Oh no, I do. Okay, let's hope we get really lucky. Yes! Oh my god, that's perfect. And now we can do this. We get to see, I guess, Naruto running for a second. And yeah, we've got everything we wanted. Let's see, is the Mitsuru outfit the one I'm thinking of? I just want to... No, that's not your outfit. Then whose is it? Was I just imagining that? I thought we got another outfit. Or was that an item? Like an equipable item? Why does Fuka need defense? But okay, I guess I'll do that. Okay, am I hallucinating? I could have sworn that we had like another thing to wear. Oh, it's shoes? Women's tights that are resistant to electricity. First of all, why do you need these? Second of all, why are they shoes? Whatever, let's just get back to fighting. After this episode, I'm gonna Google why the hell does Fuka need equipment. Because she's not attacked at all, so she doesn't need extra defense, right? There's definitely something that I'm missing. And that should be our final person. I miscounted previously, but now we should finally have our last person.
I just noticed the temperature and air pressure inside Tartarus aren't too different from reality.
I feel like Fuka's getting bored at this point and is just pointing out some random stuff. Alright, this lady, unless there was like an extra person that I'm completely missing. Yes, okay. So now we just gotta rush to the end and then we'll be completely fine. And we can end off the episode. Legion. This is one of the cooler Persona designs. I really like it. Oh, hey, Koromaru's gonna go ahead and scout. I'm counting on you, buddy. Ooh, so those I think are more sellables. So
I see.
that means more money for us. I've seen them in person and I still can hardly believe everything that's happened. Oh, next floor is a border floor. I was building up the theurgy gauges because I thought there would be a boss fight. Great number of personas. Yep, definitely, Elizabeth, I'm right ahead of you. I'm gonna, after this video ends, I'm gonna work on that, definitely.
This is...
Can't progress any further. So yeah, now it's time to go ahead and read one of these again. Old document 05. I hoped to stay by his side, so I foolishly agreed to participate in the project, but the research was unbelievable. Should we really be experimenting with these shadows? This whole thing looks so cool. It'd be, like, really weird to go here in real life. I probably wouldn't want to go because, again, you know, I'd be scared of death. Like, even if one of the shadows didn't get me, I'd probably accidentally fall off, like, the side here. But it'd be so trippy and surreal and cool. Like, look at the city in the background, and, like, the huge, like, blood ocean. It's really nice. Let's go ahead and interact with this. Can't go any further. Koro-chan, that's the furthest we can go for now. We did a great job. Still got a few months left, and still got a bunch of floors left, so I say we head home for now. I think this is a good place to end off the episode. Ooh, we got something new from Elizabeth, probably the old document. 50,000 yen. So we should be at like 100,000 yen. So we should be at around 100,000 yen now, right? Yep, 130,000. I'm gonna do some off-screen stuff, so that number will definitely fluctuate. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end off the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on to September 4th, where we're going to do something interesting, and September 5th, where we're going to fight against the boss fight for the full moon. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!